Welcome to my favorite place, where the red rock meets a creek and the cottonwood trees. This is like where I first fell in love with nature. So I love that my life just kind of panned out, that I would be right here, right now, while I'm trying to do this thing. So, hi, welcome. It's been quite a beautiful year, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't pretty proud of myself. I'm not normally a super great follow through person when it's just up to me. But this felt just so important, like I was compelled to make a portal every single month this past year. I did try to be smart and give myself some parameters that would allow for some flexibility. Like some months it could be a little more casual because I had too much on my plate and was just one person that month, and also could be my normal thing, which is having giant ideas that take more than just me to execute and a lot of time and planning, and both those things happened. As long as there was an element of teamwork, as long as there was a garden fresh snack of some kind, and an art experience that facilitated the feeling of being in the more beautiful world our hearts know is possible. As long as those three ingredients were there, then I felt like that's the portal. That counts. That's happening. One of my favorite discoveries was how beautiful and fun it is to ask any human, what is in the more beautiful world your heart knows is possible? Like, what is happening in that world that isn't yet happening here? And compiling those things, I try to base the theme of each portal gathering off of what those kinds of responses I got from the community. Another thing I really loved was giving this container, this opportunity for other folks to bring in their gifts. And those are my very favorite, most successful events. For example, the December portal was the most collaborative, the most well attended, and the most moving. I am so grateful to everyone who came, to my number one fan who came to every single portal, to the couple who has been always supportive, whether they could have boots on the ground with a portal or not, always supportive emotionally, no matter what, and sometimes bringing some real extra magic. I am so grateful to the owner of the home that I lived in that allowed me to put these portals on in the yard. Grateful to Aubrey Marcus and Charles Eisenstein and Mark Gaffney and Blue and Bell Hooks and Mary Oliver and Tom Robbins and Wendell Berry and Amanda Yates Garcia and so many other people I'm sure that I can't think of right now, for the work that they put out into the world that lights me up and inspires me to do my own weird little thing in my own weird little corner. WilderHouse feels like its own entity now, and I just want to escort it around and help it meet people and follow its direction into what it wants to become. I know it's not done growing. I know that it can evolve and reach its tentacles, its loving tentacles out to a wider community. And I am so looking forward to meeting the people who I know will be attracted to it, to this entity of WilderHouse, the spirit of the more beautiful world our hearts know is possible, and finding what magic our synergies can make together. Because I know that change begins in minds and hearts. That we won't be guilted or fear-mongered into evolving our lives to living more sustainably and more connected to each other and to the earth. That we need stories to help us change our own perspectives. And that what better than a story you can step inside of and taste and smell and experience and even affect. And that's really what WilderHouse wants to do. So thank you for your time. And please reach out to me, because I already think you're amazing. And I'm a recovering people pleaser, so I'm ready to be a cheerleader for you and the way you want to contribute. And I already know you're a beautiful spirit. So WilderHouse and I, and all the lovely people who have brought it this far, thank you. Touch trees, be sweet to each other, eat fresh snacks. It's a better way and it's even more fun.